Bad news for beer drinker. The Knesset Finance Committee has approved a decision to double the tax on beer to over 4 shekels per liter. It's a move which owners of burgeoning local microbreweries say could sound the death knell to their livelihoods. More in this report from IBA's Aryeh O'Sullivan.
Compared to Europeans and Americans, Israelis are not massive consumers of beer. But a recent surge in microbreweries has started to change that, and top-quality brews are taking hold, giving an alternative to Maccabi and Gold Star. Now, a new tax of 4 shekels and 25 agorot on a liter of beer is expected to knock up a pint of the locally produced beer to over 35 shekels in pubs and bars. The new tax, called for by former Finance Minister Yuval Steinitz and approved by the Knesset Finance Committee just yesterday, expects to bring in nearly $250 million shekels to the state coffers. But officials in the committee also say that the tax hike was aimed at reducing the adverse effects of alcohol. That's an argument that owners of microbreweries call ridiculous.
It's very easy to people to just raise the alcoholism flag when it has no relevancy to the issue. Nobody gets drunk from boutique beers. Nobody in his mind would buy boutique beer to get drunk. It's much cheaper to buy in 45 shekels a bottle of vodka and drink it with some friends and get drunk. You don't get drunk by the same amount of money. If you have to drink maybe 10, 20 liters of beer to get the same effect.
Ohad Elon is the co-owner of the microbrewery in Srigim, in central Israel. He says the new tax will crush the small businesses.
From an economic point of view, it's a devastating blow to us. I understand the importance of getting taxes, but specifically talking about boutique beers, that's a very problematic issue because while income tax is at least in a way just, because you don't pay if you don't earn, here they don't really care how much we earn. They just take a percentage from the alcohol that we sell. So I can tell you, because we are a new growing business, we are barely profitable. We didn't really get to that point, and this took us back.
There is no Israeli beer, although some people have experimented putting local sabra fruit or za'atar spices in them. But Ohad says that locally produced beer is better because it's fresh and more tasty.
When you buy a beer in the supermarket, it has been pasteurized, so it can sustain about 1.5 years on the shelf. And it does help the beer be drinkable for 1.5 years, but this process kills lots of the flavors. So fresh beer that is not pasteurized, as you drink it closer to the source, it's more rich in tastes and more flavorful, and it's a totally different experience. So in a way, I pity the imported beers because we enjoy the localness, so you can get our beer fresh.
For now, the microbreweries are going to try to weather the tax hike, but it's putting the dreams of owners of places like the Srigim Brewhouse harder to reach. Aryeh O'Sullivan for IBA News.